Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of The G Life. It is just Tiffany in this video, and today I'm going to be giving you a 32-week update as I am sitting in the parking lot of my OB, and I'm going to be updating you on or about my high-risk pregnancy with my subchorionic hemorrhage that I had at 14 weeks. So I know this video is going to be rather short for the 32-week update, so that's why I'm going to be including an update about my subchorionic hematoma hemorrhage. It's the same thing. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while now, you would have known that at 14 weeks with baby number 2, I suffered from a subchorionic hemorrhage / hematoma. I believe it's the same thing. And if you haven't watched, I did make a previous video on it, but I'm going to be updating you guys about my high-risk pregnancy. So I was working at my old job at this time, and I was a gymnastics coach, and that's a very active job. Like, you have to pick the kids up, spot them, and things like that, and it can be pretty strenuous, but I don't believe that's what caused my hemorrhage. But so I was coaching a class with my sister, luckily, when this happened. So I was coaching a class, and all of a sudden I just felt something come out, and I told my sister that I had to go to the bathroom because I had to see what was going on. So I went to the bathroom, and sure enough, what I saw was, you know, blood, and it was quite a lot. So then I went to my boss and I told them what had happened, and she said to immediately call the doctor and go to the hospital, and that's what we did. All of these bad things were running through my head, like, what if it could be this, or what if it could be that, yada yada yada, what if I'm having a miscarriage? It was just not fun. I did not like it at all, just like anybody wouldn't like it at all. So we went to the hospital, and I waited there for about 30 minutes in the waiting room. I was finally called back, and I was sent to a room where she just asked me questions and stuff like that. And then they came and took my blood. And if you know me, I hate getting my blood taken, hate needles, hate all that kind of stuff. And so they took my blood, and then I went to another room to talk with somebody about what had happened. And then they finally sent me to a room, and I'm going to insert a picture somewhere on the screen. They had to give me an IV because I just needed some water. So I was a little dehydrated, and she put the IV in my bicep because I had already given blood from right here, and she didn't want to stick me there twice, which is understandable. So she kind of gave it to me in my bicep, and she blew my vein. So I wasn't happy about that, but I'm going to insert the picture because it left a big bruise on me. That doesn't really matter. So then I was taken back to have an ultrasound done, and she sent the pictures to the radiologist, and they looked or whatever, and it turns out that I had a subchorionic hemorrhage. I don't really know what caused me to have the subchorionic hemorrhage, but I had COVID back in September, so they think that that has something to do with it. They're not sure because they don't have enough studies or anything like that. So my doctor, my OB, told me that throughout this pregnancy they were going to be checking me a lot more ultrasounds and things like that. I've had way more ultrasounds with this pregnancy than I ever did with Keegan. So yeah, this also happened on a night that Dalton was at the fire department. So of course My mom went with me. Thank you, Mom. I know you're watching. So my mom went with me, and you're not allowed to have anyone come in with you because of COVID-19. So I had to do all of that stuff by myself. And then when I finally got to a room, they finally let my mom come back or whatever. She had to wear a mask, all that stuff. But we must have waited on the results of what I had for about 30 minutes. And that was like the most intense 30 minutes ever. So they came back with the results, and obviously we got good news. Well, it wasn't good news, but it was better than hearing that I was having a miscarriage or anything like that. So super blessed about that. They put me on bed rest, obviously. I was on bed rest for a good, like, 2 months, I believe. 1 to 2 months. I can't really remember. It was a while back now. But it's really unfortunate when you can't care for your toddler, can't pick them up, can't give them, you can give them a hug, but can't pick them up, can't really give them what they need. And so I'm really blessed that my mom was there for me, because obviously Dalton can't be there all the time. Since being off bed rest, I have not had any issues since the subchorionic hemorrhage at 14 weeks. So let's go see what they say about baby K. At 32 weeks, we are getting so close, guys. Shout out to you, Mom, for spending many of nights at my house with me. Spending the night, actually, literally. Helping me with Keegan, feeding him, giving him a bath, and all that good jazz. Alright guys, can't really see, but just got my blood taken, my favorite thing. But I'm back in the car now, and I have the updates on baby K. So, like I said, they took my blood. I don't know, I guess that's just the little regular checkings that they do. And he measured my tummy. Good there. He took the baby's heartbeat. Good there. We are in the 140s, 140 range. And he measured my belly. I don't know if I said that, but bottom is up here and head is down here like we are supposed to be. So this 32-week update is good. And he said the next 2 times he would see me again in 2 weeks, and then the next time in 2 weeks, and then we'll start going to weekly, and then we'll get to pick a date to have baby K. I'm super excited. I'm so ready to have baby K. And yeah, I'm just super excited, you guys. Everything's looking good. I think that's going to wrap up this update video. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope it helps somebody going through the same situation. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh.